All right. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. So there's always a question that is asked to say, I'm sure you guys have met people in the road or your friends or your family who always ask that, can you support me? They are running a business of some sort and they want or they need your support. So the question is always, why should we support you? Why should we support you? And most answers that we get after that question is because I'm black, so support a fellow black person because you're also black, or support your sister because it's a lady and you go into other ladies so that they can support you, or support a friend or a relative and all that. So I always say that we don't have to support you, because if we are coming to you because we are supporting you, then this everything that you're doing wrong. Because if you're doing everything right, we will never come to you. You never come to ask. You never come to us to ask us to support you. Usually we'll come to you because we need what you are doing. So for that, you need to understand what exactly you're doing. We have a thing that we were discussing with my team the other day, and we were asking ourselves, what exactly is business all about? And the answer was, business is all about meeting a need. So if you are saying you are in business, you must always make sure that you are meeting a need, because if you meet a need, you never have to go to people and ask them to support you. Let's look at people who are in the hospitality sector, for example. They do not necessarily need to ask people to say, come to us, because people are going to travel from one place to another, and when they do, they're going to need a place to stay overnight or something like that. So there is a need for that. So if you are in that particular sector and you're offering a service which is very good, you don't have to necessarily ask people that you know to support you. People will actually come in and be at your place because you are good. Let's look at people who are in healthcare, doctors and nurses and all that. We are going to them not because we need to support them, but we are going to them because they have what we need. So whether it's your relative or not, when you are sick, you're always going to be looking to go to a doctor or to go to a nurse or a hospital somewhere. So I'm trying to show you that business mainly is all about not us supporting you, but it's all about you meeting a need. I don't know about you, but there's so many people personally that came to me asking me that I should support them with whatever services or products that they're offering. And of course, you respond by doing exactly that, trying to support them in any way. But a lot of times it always ended in tears. Why? Because you realize that the very same person who's saying that, can you come and support me? If you do, you then realize that they don't want actually to deliver what they say they should deliver, or they can't deliver what they say they should deliver in time. So a lot of times you go to a person and then they're offering a service, and then you ask them, when can I get the product, or when can I get what I'm supposed to get? They'll give you a date, right? Maybe they'll say come in 2 days time or something like that. And you ask them, are you sure that in 2 days time this will be available or to be ready? And they'll say, yes, it will be ready. But then you call them in 2 days time, they're not answering your phone, or they even switch it off, or they answer and they'll tell you statement to say it's going to be available, they're running into problems. Most of them that not, you won't even be able to get it in 2 weeks, let alone 2 months. You understand? So you realize that this is what we are doing to each other as a people. Sometimes that you trust somebody who says, please support me or help me to run this business, I need your help, and then you do that, and then you end up being a victim. So what I want to do, guys, as a community, as a people, rather than for us to be asking each other to say, let's support each other, why don't we go back to our products and services and work on them? There's what we call product development, where you sit on the product and see whether the product is actually there to help people. Is it achieving what it's supposed to achieve? Because if it does, then there's not going to be any need for you to go and beg people to come and support you. People are going to come on their own. We rather struggle to say where to choose where we should go for example, to choose between Pick n Pay, Spar and ShopRite. We rather struggle to say, I prefer ShopRite because of this, or I prefer Pick n Pay because, but they're all offering the same service and everything is pretty much the same. Unlike a scenario whereby I'm comparing a Spaza shop over there and Pick n Pay, the differences are so big. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is that if you want things to work in your business, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, your job is not to move around asking people to support you. Your job is to always go back to your products and reinvent them, see whether or not you're still relevant, see whether or not everything that you're doing is moving by time, because time is moving, and a lot of businesses are becoming unnecessary because of the movement of time. There are people who used to sell airtime. Right now, airtime is no longer a thing because of data bundles. Companies who are dealing in telecoms or telecoms companies are no longer mainly making money out of selling airtime. Their real business right now is data. The real business right now is coming up with other, like insurance and all other things that they can come up, because they know that time is moving. And people are no longer calling each other as we used to do before because of all these platforms that came up, Facebook and WhatsApp calling and all that. So you realize that every business is like that. Look at internet cafes. There used to be a time when everybody used to go to an internet cafe. Right now, you ask yourself, who's really still going to an internet cafe? Because now you've got internet on your phones. So usually people used to go to internet cafes to check their mails and to do that. Right now, they no longer need to do that because you can do it on your phone. So most of these businesses are going out because the movement of time. So if you're running a business like that, just know that one day your business is going to be unnecessary. It's going to be replaced by an app one way or the other. So you need to be always reinvent yourself. You need to be innovative and come up with all these things. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. My name is Spencer, and my crew behind the scene, which is the Zurich Media team, they're working hard to make sure that things work out, and we have a lot of things that we can help you with. We've got services as well that we believe you can benefit from. You can contact us through our Facebook page, subscribe on our YouTube channel. You can also go on our Instagram page and TikTok and see what we're doing. I believe you're going to learn a lot from us. From me and everybody else, bye for now.